Come on, Jack, there you go. Good job.
On a picture-perfect fall evening, Eden Prairie's 8th grade Red Bulls are preparing for what they hope is another win.
Come on, X. There you go. Good work.
I think if we stay focused and work hard in practice, I think we have a pretty good shot.
There we go,
In Eden Prairie, football is king, and these kids are practicing in the shadow of a winning program they hope to be part of someday.
There it is. Good block, X.
I'll play first year or two of high school, and then I don't know yet.
We really want to teach them how to be fine young men, you know, and our objective really is to deliver as many kids to our high school program as possible.
But will there be enough of them? It's a question coach and youth football head Jay Hansen has been struggling with.
Make sure you don't turn up. Make sure you don't turn up. So let's go on two. On two.
Ready, break.
Since 2008, total participation in the Eden Prairie Youth Football Association 3rd to 8th graders has dropped by more than 30%. Hansen says the most alarming drop is at the entry level.
You know, we used to capture a big percentage of the 3rd graders coming in, and, you know, that's declining.
Minnesota Public Radio News and KARE 11 surveyed 20 youth football programs across the metro and outstate. Of the 16 programs that gave us participation numbers, about half of them have seen a drop in numbers over the last 5 years, anywhere from a fifth to a third fewer players overall today than in 2008.
I liked making great plays and getting to the end zone without being touched.
After 3 years as a star player for St. Anthony Youth Football, 6th grader Charlie Ash hung up his cleats for good.
Well, I saw that a lot of people were getting hurt and concussions and loss of memory, so I just decided I would stop.
It was Charlie's decision, but his parents already told him he wouldn't be playing in 7th grade. They love football, but the fear of injury was just too much.
Kids are going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt at recess. You know, they're going to get hurt in your garage. But a head injury is different in my mind than, you know, a sprained wrist or a sprained ankle.
Many parents share Stephanie Ash's concerns. A recent ESPN poll found 57% of parents surveyed say stories about concussions in football have made them less likely to allow their sons to play in youth leagues. It's the kind of injury that sidelined 17-year-old St. Thomas Academy player Logan Hauser.
It's always been a part of my life, as far back as I remember, which really isn't that far now anymore. But
after 2 significant head injuries, Logan will no longer be able to play football. A tough break for a kid who thought he might play in college.
It's really a down-to-earth feeling knowing that it's so easy and how fragile you really are.
Despite his life-changing injuries, Logan's parents say football has been a good part of their lives.
I don't think it is fair to the child to ask them to not pursue something that they love or want to explore when they're young. We can't take away all the risks in life because that's how people get ahead. That's how people learn. And so we didn't know this was going to happen to him. I wouldn't change a thing.
But fear of injury is only part of the story. USA Football, youth football's national governing body, has also been studying the drop in youth football participation. In addition to injury fears, another factor is that more and more kids are specializing in a particular sport and not choosing football. Other parents tell USA Football it's too expensive.
That was a great drive.
11-year-old Nick Friedges of Cottage Grove decided he wanted to play golf instead and dropped out of the youth football program he had been with since 3rd grade.
I'm pretty good with my drives and chipping and fair in the middle, but putting is not really my strong suit.
And Nick's mother echoes what many parents have said. There are too many sports to choose from and not enough time. Injury was not a factor for her family.
Being as active a kid as he is, I worried when he's on the field, but I worry when he's on the hockey rink or the baseball field too.
Caleb, you make this tackle. I want to see a tackle.
In Edina, another big football community, the 7th graders are taking on Chanhassen. While Edina's overall numbers are declining, the program has seen growth this year in second grade flag football and fifth grade tackle.
Our mission is to have fun, teach the kids the fun sport of football.
Spence hopes the numbers continue to grow, but he's concerned that misinformation about injuries is keeping parents and their kids away. He points to kids who are injured playing other sports like hockey and soccer. One youth player in Edina, he says, was injured jumping on his bunk bed, another riding a bike.
So what they don't understand is there's an awful lot of kids walking off the field without any injury because of all the safety precautions that we're taking. We're training the kids to play more safely.
Tyler, today!
And in Blaine Spring Lake Park, parents are getting that same message. The program has seen steady growth since 2008. These are the third grade Panthers, and their parents are more enthusiastic than ever to see them play.
And we've got almost 140 kids playing flag football, which is a great place for kids to start to get an idea. Do they really like football?
1, 2, 3,
Here we go, 4 lines over there. Let's go. You know the drill.
Phil Richards says the reason for the program's success is safety, high school level helmets, special mouth guards, and changes in the way teams practice. The association also split second and third graders because the two grades were so physically different.
What kind of bear crawl is that?
Blaine and other area youth leagues are also part of a national football safety program called Heads Up, which trains coaches to identify when a player has received a head injury and what to do about it.
And we've just really taken it seriously that we've got to know what we're doing, we've got to know how to practice, and we have to know how to take care of these kids if they by chance have a head injury.
Making the game safer is a commitment every youth league has made, hoping to keep parents and their kids scoring in the end zone.
Had a kid! But if you like competition and you like to be in a game that's full of tenacity, football's a great place.
And all of the youth leagues that have experienced a participation drop are trying to figure out how to get parents and kids back. They are trying to make the game more fun and, of course, more safe. Reporting for Minnesota Public Radio News and KARE 11, I'm Trisha Volpe.